welcome back to my channel. Now, I'm gonna be looking weird on this because I have to set my phone sideways in order for me to get a landscape frame. So I'll be looking all over the place, but don't mind that. But welcome back to my channel. So someone had requested a part 2 for my immigration journey. So I'm here to give you guys a part 2. Right? So today is maintenance day. Oh. I'm currently filming from my bathroom, so you guys are gonna be up close and personal because I'm using my shorter stand, so I'm up in the camera. Alright, I think, yeah, this is cool. So this is my kit, my lash kit. So, guys, today has, I don't even know how to explain today. It has been gloomy, it has been gloomy all day, and it's been raining too. I had hoped to do this earlier, but I had some stuff to do. I sent out a couple applications today, so wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. I pray that I land something soon. So today, I'm running out of lashes. I was feeling a little bit down, so I said, you know what, maybe it's time to do my lashes and my nails because it's been a while. So I'm gonna do that. I do it myself. I learned because I said, you know what, I'm not gonna come here and spend hundreds of dollars doing something that I can do. It's way cheaper in Jamaica. I'm not gonna come here and pay that. So I'm using this kit right here. Forgot the camera is here. Anyways, I'm using this kit right here along with this one. It's almost finished, but there's still a little lash left in there. So let's get started. First, let me put on some lip gloss because my lip look really dry. But yeah, guys, the day started off slow. You know, them kind of days where you just want to stay in bed, you don't want to get out of bed, and then it's very gloomy outside, which makes the feeling even worse. But today is my brother's birthday, so shout out to Josh. Big up you, Josh. Happy birthday, babe. Sorry I'm not there to celebrate with you, but happy birthday, and big sis love you. Also, happy birthday to my father-in-law, Paul. Today is his birthday as well. So happy birthday, Paul, if you happen to see this. Happy birthday. Let me see if I can adjust this just a little. Okay, perfect. All right. So guys, I need to replenish my lash kit because this is my bond and seal. Please. It looks terrible, but I still think that there's a little bit of glue left in there, so I'm gonna use that today. All right, let's check the seal if it's working. Okay, it's all right. There's some seal in there. Perfect. All right, so as you guys can see, I have hooded eyes. So I'm just gonna brush my lashes a bit. Okay. Alright, so usually because I have hooded eyes, I normally go for either the, what's it called? I think it's a wispy look. I'm not sure. Wispy or doll? I don't remember. But what's that sound? Something making a weird noise. I don't know what that is. But anyways, guys, so this is what I'm working with today. So back to the immigration story now. So I think the video I left off when I had to do my interview. So my interview was, I think I made a mistake in the video. I think it was the 3rd week of December and not the 2nd week. So this was post Hurricane Melissa. October, November, almost 2 months post Hurricane Melissa. So the place still looked crazy because we drove through Black River, and boy, that was devastating. The place looked so, I couldn't believe that was once Black River. It was so heartbreaking. There were persons on the roadside begging persons to give them money and so forth. Persons' houses were in shambles. Guys, it was not a pretty sight. I had to be strong. So guys, I cannot use a camera to do my lashes. So I'm gonna use my mirror right here, my hand mirror. I keep forgetting to look this side in the camera because my phone is set sideways, but so I'm gonna start while I tell my story. So I'm gonna do my nails later on, but I can't do everything in one video. I have to split it up because I have to cook, and then I have prayer meeting later on, which I am moderating. So yeah, I have to leave some time for that. But I will be doing my nails off camera. So back to the story. So guys, so my interview was the 3rd week in December. This isn't my first time going to the embassy because I do have my US visa, visitor's visa already. This was my 2nd time. I was equally nervous as the first time. So I think the time for my interview was 8 a.m. I believe. So we got there pretty early. We got there maybe like sometime after 7, right? We parked in a parking lot across from the street. The embassy is in Kingston, by the way, Kingston, Jamaica. So yeah, we parked in the parking lot across the street. Those who come from Kingston or in Jamaica know that you have to park across the street, and then you cross it. Once your time come, you cross the street to go over to going to do your interview, right? So I did just that. We got there at around after 7. I sat there and waited until it was my time to go in. Guys, I did not eat anything. Normally when I have those stuff to do, I cannot, what did I do with the thing? I cannot eat no matter how hard I try. I cannot eat. So I didn't eat because nerves was killing me, so I couldn't eat anything. So of course I waited until it was my turn. I crossed the street. I went over. At that point, tears started to well up in my eyes because I'm saying, God, this is a moment I have been praying for. It's really happening, you know. I'm gonna leave my family, especially during this time post-hurricane where things are not all the way back together and so forth. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I was second guessing migrating because I didn't want to leave my family after that devastation, but I was encouraged otherwise, and I just toughened up and went through with it. So I went across the street. You know, they usually check your documents and so forth once you cross the street. So my documents were double checked. I triple, quadruple. I checked my documents numerous of times before just to make sure I had everything, because there were persons that they had to send back because they did not have everything. I did not want that to be me, so I ensured that I had everything. So there was a lady and a gentleman that was checking the documents. The lady checked mine. We went through security. So it would be like when you're going through security at the airport, you have to take off if you have on a belt, you have to take off the belt, put it in the bin thing and so forth. So once I went through security, I went down another area where I sat down and wait until they called me. So I got a number, and then they called me up to the, no, that's a lie. So based on how the order that you're sitting in, that's how they call you. And they take your passport and they check it, give you a ticket, and then you have to sit back down and wait until it's time for you to go in. So I was there nervously sitting, like I'm going through everything in my mind. What am I gonna ask me say? And I have to make sure I answer truthfully. So I finally went inside, guys. I finally went inside. And when I went inside, guys, I don't have a specific lash map that I'm working with. I just do what I like or what looks good on my eye. So I can't tell you the lash map right now. I'm just doing it based off of memory. But I started out with 16. At the corner, 16, 14. So after I went inside, I was sitting down waiting for my name to be called. So I went to 2 windows. So the first window that I went to when I heard my name called, and I met 2 sweet elderly ladies that went to do their interview. I think one accompanied her grandchild, and then there was another one, a relative was filing for her. So I was chatting with them a bit. So at my time now, nerves start rock my body. Alright, so anyways, I went up to the window, and it was a Jamaican, what do you call him? Counselor? Or counselor? It was a Jamaican lady. And I tell you, I felt so good. I said, yes, I want Jamaican woman. So, you know, or it go. So anyways, I went up to her. She did kind of stern. I said, Lord Jesus, she seems stern. So I went up, I was smiling. I was like, hi, how are you? And I was smiling and everything. So she said, I'm good. How are you? And I would tell her something, okay. So she was like, who filed for you? I told her my husband. She asked for my documents. She took my documents. And then she told me to have a seat and listen for my name. Right? At this point, nerves did still rock my body. So I sat there waiting. I was waiting there for a while. I was waiting there for a while. So, yeah, I'm mixing up the story. So anyways, before I went back to sat down, she asked me some questions. She didn't just ask who filed for me. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head because there were a lot of questions that they asked. So they asked me, who filed for you? I told them, right? She asked me, where does my husband live? I told her. She also asked me, when did we get married? And I told her. She asked me, She asked me how long we've been together, and I told her. She asked me, where does he work? I told her where he works. What else she asked? Trying to remember, guys. Oh, because he's been married before, she asked for the paperwork supporting that he's no longer in that marriage. So I took it and I gave it to her. And then she asked me, when did he get divorced? So guys, I did not remember what year or much less the month. Me just know say the man no married no more. Me no business about nothing else. Me just know say him no married no more, and that's all that matters. But I never memorize the date. Me I memorize everything else. Me not dwell upon him past like that. Me not feature the other person. So she was like, what? When did he got divorced? What month and year? Oh my God. You see, when she asked me that question, and I answered, I said, I'm not sure. I think it's 2020 or 2021. I said, gosh, I'm not gonna get through because me and the man they together and me can't tell the people them when him divorce, them a go look for me. So me no know nothing about him. So guys, of course, my heart started to beat even faster. And I said, Lord Jesus, them not go give me because me no remember when he get divorced. So anyways, she told me to, she took my documents and she told me to, oh my gosh, I hate when this happens. So guys, when you're doing your lash clusters, you have to ensure that you grip them tightly because they're easy to fall from the grip. So she took my documents and told me to go sit down. And I was sitting down. I was waiting for a while. You know, during my time sitting down, I was chatting up with the other persons to kind of ease my mind and everything like that. So there was this man there, like he was doing the most. Him come there like him on the place, and I'm telling you, they gave him a hard time. Like, man, be humble, because these people will humble you. Even if you had everything correct, the main thing is if you come up in them people place behaving as if you own the place, they will not give it to you. So he was doing the most, because even other applicants were like, what's his deal? But anyways, so this is what happened. So the man, funny, it's not funny, but me I said that's why you feel humble, because he didn't bring everything. So I think his somebody was filing for him and his two sons, right? So when they asked him for his the two children passport, this man took out, the passport that is issued at the hospital when the baby is born, the immunization passport, the health and immunization passport. Those are the two passport the guy take out and say, this is a passport for the two his sons. So I don't know what happened in that situation, but I guess he had to go back and get the correct thing. So me I say, you see that? You're coming at the people them place, I do the most. And you had to leave to come back. I'm telling you, he was behaving, I don't know what happened. Maybe he did overly excited or what have you. But yeah, so I was sitting there waiting, watching what's going on, listening to the questions that were being asked to each applicant, etc. And I'm telling you, nerves was racking me because I didn't have my phone, and it's not like I could text anybody to let them know what's going on or to even put my mind at ease, right? So guys, nerves did rock me. So anyways, so I'm gonna stack this. So stack meaning I did one layer, I'm gonna do another one. I'm not gonna do the entire lash. I'll probably just fill in so it looks a bit thicker. So guys, when it was finally my time, right, I got called up to a second window. No, I got called up back to the first window to collect my documents after they were through with them. And then I was told to sit down again, if my memory serves me correct. So I sat down again, I sat down again, and I was waiting. That's the most nerve-wracking part of it. I was waiting. As me say, it's not like I could have text anybody or tell them, say, hey, this is what's going on, that I didn't have my phone. Because we're not allowed to bring phones inside the embassy. So I was waiting. So while I was there, this old lady, she went up to the window. I don't remember what they asked her, but she probably couldn't. Oh my God, my heart just melted, because I'm saying, like her, somebody should have accompanied her to assist her with answering the questions at the consulate. The consulate, or I don't remember what them name, you know. Those people behind the counter. Somebody should have gone with her, just so they could help her with some of the questions that were being asked. But I believe she got through because she went up to the second window and they gave her a document. They gave her a pamphlet and stuff like that. I saw when they gave her some documents. I said, yes, she probably get through. If she didn't get through, they would have told her. Because one thing with the embassy, there is no secret there. Everybody will hear your business. So if you go to the embassy with the intention to talk to them and you're whispering, that's not gonna work. Everybody will know your business. There's no privacy. So I could hear everything that was going on. So I think the lady got through and then she left. But I just felt so sorry for her because I'm saying somebody should have at least accompanied her to the embassy so they can help her, like, answer some of the questions that were being asked, provide any additional documents and so forth. Because the consulate had to be, so she had to take the folder and look through the folder for what she wanted. Because when she was asking the lady for it, she didn't know what to give her. I'm like, oh, somebody should have come with her. But anyway, I was sitting there waiting. So guys, I stopped this one, but I'm not doing it too much because I don't want it to look too heavy. I think this is okay. Probably put something here. So I was sitting there waiting. Persons were coming and going. It was very... So they had two sides. So I guess one side was for persons who did regular visitor's visa or student visa or whatever. And then you had our side, which was for spousal filing, relative, etc. So, I was sitting there waiting on my turn. I'm like, the whole time, people, I say, crap, I don't know which year the man divorced. So then go look on that and I say, then you there with the man so long. And you don't know when he got his previous marriage terminated. Like, you don't know that. So the whole time I did it, I that upon my mind, I said, no, so them not gonna give me, them not gonna give me because I don't remember nothing. So the lady called me to the second window. So I went to the second window, and of course she asked me some more questions. I think she asked me, where will I be staying? What's the address? So she asked me the address that I'm gonna be staying at. She asked me if I've traveled before, and I told her yes. How many times? I think they asked me if I've ever overstayed. Honestly, I don't remember. But questions were asked and they were answered. So after I got done now, so she was like, okay, just give me a sec. And I was standing there and I said, oh gosh, I gotta tell me, say, me no get through. Guys, I feel like I did want to cry, but I never cry, no. I never cry. So, but the first clue to know that I got through was the fact that she took my passport. Normally, they don't take your passport. She took, even though I have heard cases where they take the people in passport and then later on deny them. They approve them that day, take them passport, later on deny them, and then send them passport back to them through the mail. So anyways, she took my passport and she gave me a pamphlet which said, welcome to the United States. And she also gave me another pamphlet. So it's basically for persons if when you migrate and you start experiencing domestic abuse, there are resources and phone numbers that you can call for assistance. So when she gave me, I don't ask no further questions. I just skedaddled out of there. So I took my pamphlet and I walked out, and I came out. So when I came out, of course, my mom came with me. My mom, my stepdad, and my brother. My sister, she had school, so she couldn't come. So when I came out, I don't know. I was worried over the fact that she asked me when my husband got divorced, and I couldn't answer because I answered, but it wasn't the right answer. So I came out feeling defeated. So I was saying to myself, say, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get through. So when I'm crossing the street, me look like some sad puppy. So when my mother see me, she was like, you not get through. So here me don't know. Like some fool. Hear me don't know. So she said, what happened? So me said, they asked me. I told her the questions that they asked me, and then me tell her, say them take my passport. So my mother said, then that means say you get through. Stop worry yourself. So me say, boy, mommy, they asked me one question and me never remember. So me feel like say, them never did I go give me. Me not go get through. Even though them clearly give me. Them clearly take my passport. But me did they fret. I say me not get through. So the whole drive coming home, it rests by my mind. Guys, I'm telling you, I was fretting because me I say, shoot, you know, so I should have known the answer to that question. That should have rolled off of my tongue like water. But me never think about that, me love. Me just know say. Me just know say the man no married no more. And that's all that matters. He not married no more. We're married now. We're thriving and happy. That's all that matters. So that wasn't concreted or cemented in my mind. Yeah? I was focusing on other stuff that I think that they would have asked me. So I was ensuring I knew where he worked, what type of job he did, like what does his job entail, you know, his salary and so forth, because they can ask you those questions. They do get personal. With spousal filing, I'm not sure how the other process go for, like if you're filing for your parents or something. I'm not sure how that go. But for spousal filing, they get real personal. Guys, so during the preparation of all of this, I printed out like the text messages between me and him from the time that when we initially started to become serious with our relationship. I even printed off pictures of his trips. I made a whole folder with different sections and stuff like that. Receipts of purchases and transfers and so forth. What else? My lashes are I did the whole shebang, and they did not ask to go through it. I brought it with me, and they did not ask me a thing about it. The only thing that they wanted to know about were the legal documents for myself and him. So my passport, police record, I brought my immunization card just in case they ask anything about that. His government stuff, his tax information, all of that, and they did not ask me anything about that. They did not. No, I'm lying. That's what they looked at, I mean to say. So they looked on that mostly, but the folder I made, guys, I'm telling you, I spent so much time making the folder. It looks so nice. But they didn't take it. Them never take it, my love. So I say, you know what? That's fine. As long as me get through, that's all that matters. So I had pictures of the both of us with, when we met up, hanging out with his family, my in-laws, and all of that, just in case they ask to see them, because you have to have strong proof that you and this person actually in a real legitimate relationship, and it's not a dolly house thing or a business thing. So I had all of those in the folder that I made, but they didn't ask to see it. So that was that. But guys, on my way home, I was so stressed out because I was worrying. I'm saying, oh my gosh, I did not get through. I was a mess. But other persons, his mother was reassuring me, and I said, no man, from them take your passport, you get through. My mother was reassuring me that I got through. Guys, I went on a research spree. I went on YouTube, googling different person case and the outcome. What happened? I asked ChatGPT 1,000,001 question about what does this mean, all sort of something. But I got through. But my mind was telling me otherwise. You see, your mind is a powerful thing, because you will get through the thing, like you literally get the yes, and it's trying to convince you otherwise. So I got through. I called him. I think he was at work the day when I had my interview. Was he at work? Yes. So I called him and I told him that I got through. Guys, I was so happy. It was the happiest day for me. One of the happiest day for me. But at the same time, I started to feel sad. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to leave my family. Even though I was hungry. When I say hungry, I was hungry for a new start. I just wanted to go somewhere to see if I can advance myself financially, intellectually. I was hungry for that. So I was sad at the same time because I was leaving my home. That's my home. I was leaving my home, my friends, my family, my job. Yeah, that was hard to process, but it had to be done. If you want better for yourself, there are times where you're gonna have to make hard decisions. Sometimes it's going to affect persons, but you have to make that decision for you, for the betterment of you, because who knows what God has in store for me. Maybe this is my ticket to give myself a better life and help to open doors and opportunities for my family. So I had to do what I had to do. And not just only that, because I don't want y'all to think that, oh, that's the reason why I got married. No, because I am a midwife by profession. I am a midwife in Jamaica, so I had other means of coming to the United States. I could have used my career. I could have went back to school. If I didn't get married, I could have said I'm gonna further my education in Jamaica or go to the UK, because the UK hire midwives. You don't have to do RN. I mean, if you want to do it later on when you go there, you can. But the UK do hire midwives. So I could have gone that route. If I hadn't gotten married, I would have gone that route. But the fact that I got married, and guys, me tell us a long distance not easy. There were much time me and my husband break up and go back together. And guess who do the breakup? Me. Because pressure did take me. Because I couldn't bother fear. I couldn't take the distance, not knowing guys, especially when you have had bad experiences with relationship before. It was a journey. It was a journey for me because I had to relearn myself. I had to relearn trusting people, especially trusting him. I had to learn and say, hey, you know what? You need to get over whatever you have been through. I had to be brave. I had to set fear aside. I had to see that this is a good man. You know how hard it is to come out of toxic situations and toxic relationship just to find somebody who actually mean you well. Even though you don't mean it, but you're gonna put that person through hell and high water because you're not fully, your guard is still up. You don't fully trust that person. So, why? Thank God for that man. Thank God for that man. But he is so patient. He is so kind. He is so gentle. He is so sweet. He is so thoughtful. He is so God-fearing. Like there were times where I like when I had to do stuff and I just didn't believe in myself. He, not saying other people don't encourage me, you know, but it's different when your spouse can encourage you. It feels different. He encouraged me. He poured into me. I remember one time, I don't remember what I was going through or what happened, but I was just feeling down and he was like, can I pray for you? And I'm like, yes. Yes, you can pray for me. I've never had that in previous relationship. Never have a person where I was the only praying one. But to know that you have somebody else that is praying for you, praying with you. Oh my gosh. That is amazing when you know you have somebody like that. But guys, I'm telling you, the whole immigration process, it was, guys, look at my bond. I need a new bond and seal, but it still have one more set left in it even after this one. So I'm milking it. But guys, it is so good when you find a partner where you and them on the same page. It is so good, I'm telling you. It is so good. Even though I was a bit skeptical about him at first. I mean, I've known him for years. But you know, people change over the years, and I know which the version of them where you did have in your mind a couple of years ago may not be the same version in the present. So it took a good while for me to let my guard down and trust him and so forth. But yeah, here we are today now. We have been married. We have been together for 2 years. Not 2 years. Not if you hear me right now. But we have been together for 6 years and married for 2. Yeah. So that is that. And guys, marriage takes a lot of work. A lot of work. I always heard persons say that and I'm like, oh, I can do that. But it actually takes a lot of work. You know, seeing people being married and being married yourself is 2 different things. You're in it, so you know you're learning. But marriage take a lot of work. And I'm here for it. I am here for it. I love my man down. You hear me? I love him. I love him so much. Trust me. He is I don't know how to describe him, but he is God sent. He is God sent, and he's so patient. He's so patient with me. So I'm out of 12s. So I'm gonna use 14 to fill in the areas that I want to look more fuller. Alright, so that's 1. Guys, I'm not a professional. I'm just doing my lashes to how I like them. And I don't have a specific map that I'm using. So some your two eyes, they might not look identical, but this is the finished product.
Wow!
This is a finished product. So now I'm going to add my seal, or what's left of it. I need a new bandana seal. So I'm gonna add my seal. I learned this trick on TikTok because, listen, you know how much time the seal going on my eye? Because I was applying it this way. Like I was doing this. But I learned a new trick from TikTok. So what the trick is, to get the seal and you wipe it. Let me clean this up. You wipe it between the tweezer. So you wipe it between the tweezer. Ensure you get all the areas. Oh my gosh, there's not much left in this. Wonder how long my lashes am I gonna hold up. Let's see. So you wipe the seal in between the tweezer like this. Like so. And then you apply it to your lash like so. Well, this is harder than I thought. Well, yeah, your purse don't like this. Hopefully don't come off. Don't come off in Jesus' name. Do the other side. Be careful now. Don't poke your eye out. And you're done. See, TikTok can be good and it can be bad. Because there's some pretty cool hacks on TikTok. Yeah. So I'm doing the same thing to the other side. Guys, I'm not lying now, I'm not chat much. This is the longest me ever chat. So I'm asking you all to please, whenever you watch my video, hit the thumbs up, share it, comment, interact with me in the comment section to get my content out. Please and thank you all. So I'm doing the same thing with the other eye. Lord, please don't let me stick my eye. Apply the seal. There was excess on this. And then you do the same thing with the other eye, with the other side, sorry. TikTok can be good and it can be bad. This is what I use it for. I use it for different tricks, tips and tricks. So guys, this is what I have left in both lash thing, but I'm gonna restock soon. So this is basically how I do my clusters. Sometimes I do work with a specific map, and then sometimes I don't. Today I didn't, just because normally when I do work with a map, I watch the video while I am applying it. But because I'm using my phone to record the video to post on my channel, I didn't do that today. But this is how it looks. And I'm gonna let it dry. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you staying this long. Hopefully the video wasn't too long for y'all. So I'm gonna go now. You guys can drop in the comment section some ideas on what do you want me to do a video on next, and I'll definitely do that. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Love you. Mwah. Bye.